thanks for staying with us. We continue with updates here. That's on a good morning. Namibia, of course, we are at the Ongwediva annual trade fair. Just heard there some of the voices there from the public as we, of course, commemorate this 35th Heroes Day taking place in Katima Mulilo in a few moments. Of course, the NBC will be bringing you those proceedings live as well from Katima Mulilo. Nonetheless, of course, coming back to trade fair matters, we know that trade fair is, of course, one of the biggest exhibition platforms, not only in the country but outside its borders as well, and of course often attracts a lot of people to the town of Ongwediva, Oshakati and Ondangwa, and of course the surrounding areas as well. And in that, of course, issues of traffic offences are a common cause. Often we also see issues, of course, of crime are a common cause. And this morning we've welcomed, invited the Namibian police to, of course, engage with us on issues of traffic and safety. And this morning we have the pleasure of welcoming the Chief Inspector Shilongo, Fanuel Shilongo, from that is the Oshana Regional Traffic. He's, of course, the Regional Traffic Coordinator, and he's here to share on what the situation looks like as far as safety is concerned in the Oshana region. Chief Inspector, very good morning to you once more. Thank you so much for being with us.
Yes,
how are you doing this morning?
I'm okay.
Wonderful, thank you. First and foremost, before we get into the state of affairs here, crime and traffic related, today is also, of course, a very special day as Namibia observes. That's the 35th Heroes Day commemoration. What is your message, first and foremost, to all Namibians across the country?
Yeah, my message only because our concern is mostly on public safety
yes.
if it comes to the road.
Yeah.
And people will, most of them have traveled already, and those who are still driving, going to different destinations, they must take care of their safety first. Absolutely. And safety of those who are using the road.
Very much indeed.
So that those who are celebrating the date at the venue or at the houses, they must do it in peace.
Very much indeed, very much indeed. Chief Inspector, how would you describe the situation? Of course, we are a couple of days into the Ongwediva Annual Trade Fair. It kicked off on last week Friday with the official opening on Sunday, and oftentimes we see a large number of people, coming to the Oshana region. Generally, how do you describe the situation since the trade fair started here?
The situation is not started at a good note, because if I may say, on Friday we were having it. Friday evening we were having 2 serious accidents, which I cannot link it to the trade fair because it's happening, but this accident happened during the starting of the event. We're having 2 deaths, the accident related, and again on Saturday we're having another death again, and early morning Monday another death again of a person bumped. Though it is not related to here, this happened during the trade fair, it was not good for us.
Very much, but it just shows you, the number of vehicles moving on our roads, the increase of that. But also, when you speak of public safety and pedestrian safety, the people, of course, play their part. Other than that, issues of crime, issues of drunken driving, can you speak to us about that here?
Yes. On issue of drunken driving, we have, on the eve of the starting of we got 23, we arrested 3 people for drunken driving.
In one evening?
Yes. And to us, we send message out to people to refrain from drinking while they are behind steering wheel, but it seems that our message is not going through. So we are continuing, though today we did not get one yet, but we're still continuing to prevent people. Our aim is to prevent them, but anyway, we have to make sure we screen them, and those who get, we will not hesitate, we will lock them up.
Absolutely.
And it will be disturbing because if you lock a person up, and some of them they demand, I want a quick release. We can only do it after the police finalizing their function. Then the bail at the police is 80,000, not
80,000,
a person have to wait to go to court if you want the reduction on that.
Absolutely.
Our police bail is standard at 8,000.
Very much indeed.
Yeah.
Of course, the Namibian police relies heavily nowadays on community policing, and we've always encouraged the community to play their part as well. When you look at these figures that you just mentioned, 23 arrests in one night, for instance, for drunken driving, do you feel that the community is perhaps not meeting you halfway as law enforcement?
Yeah, very much. Because we always send a message out.
Yep.
People, if you are driving and you know you are a bit, you take something in, it's better to rest and wait and drive safely when you know you can now enter the car.
Yeah.
Because our law said no person must drive while behind the steering wheel.
Very much. Very much.
But also it gives limits. So you know, I take one beer, that one might not go to the limit. If you make it two, then you must rest.
Exactly.
Yeah, because alcohol it's work differently, differ from person to person. One can take two and nothing. One can take just a glass, then it's already up.
Over the limit.
So we have to take care of ourselves.
Yeah.
And now alcohol is not only now affecting those who are driving, those also walking.
Exactly.
Because they are also posing dangers to others who are using the road.
Yeah.
If a person is drunk and is walking, it's just the same like the one who's driving.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Chief Inspector, of course, your unit continues to, of course, monitor and be on standby here in the Oshana region. What we often see in the north as well is the issue of livestock, the movement of livestock across our roads, our national roads, etc. Talk to us about the situation as far as that is concerned. Any reports in that regard? Any accidents involved concerning animals, etc.?
Yeah, but that one is not too much here.
Okay.
Though the animal is posed dangerous because people are not looking after their animal.
Yeah.
So daytime is okay if they went for grazing, but at night they must take care of their animal.
Yeah.
You can go around in Oshakat, you find, even if you're in Oshakat driving and you are not careful, you will end up bumping a cattle across the road.
Yep.
Yeah. Because I think people are saying, you find us here, you come and put up your houses here and what.
Yeah.
This is a normal our area where we grown up and we were grazing here now. So we have to adopt, and we must make sure when you are driving, this area is a communal land, it's not a commercial farm.
Yeah.
So a person will just let the animal to go and graze and without someone leading them. So if you are using the road, then you have to be careful that you might find cattle crossing, goats and donkeys. To make matters, pigs also.
Also crossing the road.
Yeah.
Chief Inspector, just in conclusion, what is your message to the visitors, to the inhabitants of the Oshana region, as far as the trade fair is concerned, and of course ensuring that road safety remains a priority? How can we play our part and of course meet you halfway in your efforts here?
So what I can say, I want us all to take this road safety as a set responsibility. Everybody who's using a road must make sure he's looking after his or her safety and the safety of another person. So people are driving long distances, but we must not make excuses. If you know you cannot handle it anymore, you should rest and continue later. But if you are driving and you think, I will just be there, you might not reach there if you cannot handle it that time. You need to rest. If you know this time, let me rest a bit. It's just 15, 30 minutes, then you can take hit the road again. And what I can send, we should drive our vehicle with lights on.
Yes.
Whether it's daytime or nighttime, because now vehicles come up with different color. We might not see a car coming, especially if one vehicle here is not, the light is not on, and the other one, the light. This one, you won't see it until it's close.
Exactly.
So that's why we must also drive our vehicle with the lights on to avoid accident.
Very much indeed. Chief Inspector, thank you so much for joining us, pardon me.
Thank you very much.
Today we celebrate you, of course, our heroes, taking care of us, taking care of our country, and ensuring that we remain safe. We see what you're doing, we appreciate what you're doing, and we certainly wish you a happy Heroes Day, and may you perhaps enjoy this day as well. Yeah.
Okay, I'm also happy. Keep on sending our message road and clear to the public.
Very much
because
indeed.
we find the NBC so useful, and all other radios which we go through. Even though people, we will not give up, we will keep on sending the message. Thank you very much.
Very much indeed. As Chief Inspector Shilongo, Fanuel Shilongo, of course, Regional Traffic Coordinator here in the Oshana region, is giving us an overview of what the traffic situation looks like in the Oshana region. Of course, we know that when the trade fair comes, a lot of people, a lot of cars come with it, and as has been the case, we've seen an increase in the number of movements here. And he just described the weekend that was, saying they've made some 23 arrests in one single night for drunken driving, and calling on the public to please play their part and do better, as we still have a couple of days to go for the Ongwediva annual trade fair. That essentially ends our contribution this morning here from the Ongwediva annual trade fair, Denver. Always a pleasure, always a delight being in your company. Of course, Ndapewa will be back in a few moments as the 35th Heroes Day commemorations officially kick off in a bit. Please do stay tuned as the NBC will be bringing you those proceedings live from the Katima Mulilo Sports Complex. That's in Katima Mulilo in the Zambezi region. But from all of us here at the Ongwediva Annual Trade Fair, we'll see you tomorrow morning again, bright and early, right here on Good Morning Namibia. Bye-bye.